Well, well, well. What do we have here? If I didn't know any better, I would say it was another mage, snooping around in my private sanctum. But that would be such a gross violation of the laws, not to mention rather unwise. I would be well within my rights to smite you where you stand. I know you're one of the most powerful pyromancers in existence, but I am a Master Mage too, and this is my sanctum. Or did you think the council just gave me my rank, simply because I've got a pretty face? You and I both know it doesn't work like that. I did what I had to. I got my fire drake egg, just like every other master of the arcane. And I can assure you, those fire drakes did not care one bit about how pretty I am. But I don't see why your intrusion should necessarily lead to unpleasantness between us. I will try to remain courteous, if you will do the same. Would you like some tea? Tea always helps me relax and calm down. I think it would be for the best if we both stayed calm, don't you? Please, by all means, cast Detect Poison. Neither of us got to where we are by being gullible or careless, after all. You still can't believe an illusion mage could have made it through the academy, huh? It's true. I'm the first in a long while. But you'd be surprised how useful illusion spells can really be in the hands of an expert. Why don't I just show you, I don't mind giving a little demonstration, if it'll put you at ease and get you off my back. Here, watch. It doesn't look like much, right? Just a simple glowing ball of light. A cantrip. It looks like something that any skilled mage could cast, if they practiced hard enough. But you'd be mistaken. Many people think that real skill with illusions is about how big or impressive an illusion you can make. But it's not. It's about how detailed you can make it. Look at the center of the light. Just humor me, all right? Take a good look at the center. See how detailed this illusion is? It's not just a simple sphere. It's made up out of hundreds of tiny, flickering specks of light. Flickering and glimmering and whirling around and around. Around a small blue flame, right down in the center of it all. And maybe you've noticed how that flame grows every time you breathe in, and how it shrinks again when you breathe out. And if you hadn't noticed it, pay attention to it now. See how the flame grows when you breathe in and shrinks when you breathe out, becoming brighter and dimmer as you breathe in and out. And it's hard to say if the flame responds to your breathing, or if your breathing responds to the flame. But when the flame grows, you breathe in, and when the flame dims, you breathe out. Shh. Don't try to look away. Just relax and watch the flame. Are you tired of looking at it? Oh, all right. Why don't you look into my eyes then? Look into my eyes. That's it. I'm talking to you, so you need to keep eye contact with me. It's only polite, and they're nice to look at, right? My eyes? They're such an unusual colour, almost indescribable, but they're pretty. So very pretty, and so very captivating too. You want to put a word to their colour, but it keeps escaping you. It's almost as if the colour of my eyes shifts and changes while you're looking at them. They're not quite blue, not quite green, not quite grey or gold. They're almost all of these colours, and yet none of them. But you need to know, and so you just keep looking and looking and looking, trying to pin down what colour they are. But now that you're looking so closely, so deeply, so very deeply into my eyes, I'm sure you must have noticed something else. The spirals, the rings of colour pushing out from the depths of my eyes, pulsing and blending and expanding outwards, on and on and on. And maybe it's just another illusion, a little spell to make my eyes even more compelling than they already are. Or maybe it's your imagination running wild. Or maybe it's something else entirely. It doesn't matter. What matters is that my eyes are pulling you in, that you're sinking into them, deeper and deeper and deeper. And the deeper you sink, the more relaxed you become, the more difficult it gets to think, and the easier it gets to just listen and sink even deeper. That's it. You're almost completely gone now, just listening to my voice and hanging on to my every word. I want you to go even deeper. I'm going to count you down, and with every number I count, you're going to sink even deeper down. 3. Empty your mind. 2. Open yourself to my voice. 1. And listen. 0. Those fire drakes might have been immune to my charms, but you were most definitely not. Tell me, what were you looking for? Compulsion magic? Damn, I guess I'm going to have to be more careful. Listen, I'm not controlling anybody's mind. That's ridiculous. If people tend to do what I tell them to, it's because I'm gorgeous. Because they're infatuated with me, in love with me. They would do anything to get me to notice them, to get in my good graces. Just like you would do everything I tell you to. Just like you would do anything to please me. Just like you are madly, hopelessly in love with me. Isn't that right? Listen, any rumors you might have heard about me, they're simply coming from those who are envious or jealous. They're envious of my beauty, or they can't accept the fact that I don't reciprocate their feelings. They're baseless, and they've made you waste your time. So you'll make those rumors stop, won't you? Good boy. But I'd better make sure I can count on you. Listen to me. You're going to lower all of your defenses, all of your barriers. You're going to do it because I'm telling you to. And it feels so good to do what I tell you to. Go on. You're going to do it because I'm telling you to. And it feels so good to do what I tell you to. Go on. Let all of those protections just fall away. Good boy. You're such a good boy. It does feel good to do as I say, right? And I will make you feel even better. I'm going to cast a spell on you, and you are going to make sure it takes hold. It's going to feel like soft silk ribbons slipping into your mind, wrapping around your thoughts and around your will, binding them, leashing them, tying them up in my control, and it's going to feel absolutely wonderful because it's going to mean you are mine, that you belong to me, and you would love to be mine. So you're going to guide my magic, help it overcome any resistance it might find. you will lead it to every last corner of your mind. And you will make sure that your bindings are nice and tight, that there isn't the least bit of give to them, that there isn't the slightest chance that you could ever break free. Because you don't want to be free. You want to be mine. Will you do it for me? Will you help me help you? Good boy. Good boy. Well then, Siso Pantek. Perfect. And now that you won't be breaking free, no matter what I'm writing into that malleable mind of yours, let's give you a proper attitude adjustment. Look at me. Look into my eyes. Sink. Listen. And obey. Well, I'm glad we were able to resolve this without any unpleasantness. Don't get me wrong. I understand the need to take liberties with the laws when it comes to rooting out compulsion mages. It's such an insidious form of magic, and no one wants to see it return. Please, if there's ever anything I can do to help you with the hunt, don't hesitate to let me know. Of course. Have a wonderful day.